Are you ready?
Oke. Ah, dia masuk.
Dia keluarkan uang pribadinya, kemudian dia memerdekakan diri. Karena bersyukur tidak memandang maksimum. Apa maksudnya kaitan dengan peristiwa itu? Artinya Tuhan apa mengajarkan kepada kita jangan sampai mata kita ini mencari-cari orang yang sedang bermaksiat. Bagaimana kita tidak demikian hari ini? Justru kita mencari-cari. Bahkan ada namanya orang ataupun televisi ataupun media-media atau YouTube hari ini memang membuka acara itu bukan lain. Hari itu di mana-mana artis ini, pejabat ini, dicari orang harus dapat berita langsung dibilang di mana kita? Ini membuka rekor, nggak boleh. Saya kasih review. Jika nanti kata-kata yang bukan di kampung, kamu pastikan rumah, jadi keputusan tentang tawaran umum oleh desa. Kalau di kota kan kompor-kompor, jadi apa yang terjadi dengan orang sebelah terdekat itu kita orang tinggal itu enggak apa yang terjadi. Yang lebih tahu urusan tetangga sebelah kiri dengan depan atas bawah ini. Karena di lubang itu ada terjadi. Ada apa yang terjadi di sana? Maka kalau seandainya ibu tahu, anggaplah tetangga itu bermasalah terjadi sampai marah-marah, mati dan sebagainya. Ambil apa itu? Masukkan seluruh dunia. Kalau bisa jangan. Ini tidak malah kemudian sama kepada tetangga sebelah. Masa boleh darinya? Jadi ini kalau ada orang-orang ribut sebenarnya tentang ribut tanya kepada ibu saya tadi ribut, benar tak? Tidak ada suara ini kalau ini ini adalah yang kita berkaitan. Nah ini kan pasal jauh lagi. Jadi tidak boleh mencari-cari Allah Taala. Tidak boleh. Ada seorang yang mati. Antara kita mati sekali tidak akan tidak pernah. Sudah ketahuan sama kajian. Tapi ini kajian. Kenapa sudah disini? Kok datang? Kok sini? Kita kan mengajar mati. Dan akuannya mengajar. Tetapi kemudian misalnya kerjaan langsung pergi kepada mati sini pertama datang kepada Allah. Sudah berpenolakan dan menolakkan kepada tapi karena dia merasa berdosa, karena sudah dinasihati oleh majikan yang harus mati datang kepada Rasul dan mengatakan dia Rasulullah ini dan hari itu sudah saksi ini bukan golongan aku. Tapi ini kemudian ditegakkan.
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? I'm not remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did their stint as captain of Swordfish too. Paimon's curious whether the resistance troops still remember you. Things on the island must have changed a lot since then. Shall we take a look around?
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggressive posture. We could split into two teams, one to draw their attention, and the other to circle around behind enemy lines and set fire to their ship. They'd have nowhere to run. Then again, Madame Kokumi made clear that we are not to split up without sufficient forces. We'd risk being picked off one by one until our whole line of defense disintegrated.
Sir, shall I send for reinforcements?
I doubt there's time. Based on their movements, they'd likely be gone before our troops arrived. Her Excellency's directives also stipulate that we should wait in ambush and avoid making the first move. Since we lack sufficient troops, I don't think we can afford to engage the enemy at this time.
Sir, we're just gonna stand by and watch them leave? Surely there must be another way.
Her Excellency's directives also state help may arrive when all seems lost. As for where this help is supposed to come from,
Hey, girl! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
책. 오,
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not a moment to lose. We'll go behind enemy lines and sabotage their ship. Let's meet back here afterward. Watch yourselves. We'll be back shortly.
Seems like the resistance still remembers us. Come on, let's help them get this situation under control.
What's the hurry?
You'll get frostbite.
Cool it!
Let the show begin.
Flash frost.
Dodge this!
I'll protect us.
I will end you. Freshness preserved.
Nice and spicy.
Freeze!
Let's end this
Scatter! Dodge this! Oh, so sorry.
Yours too.
bad.
Freeze!
Let's move. Flash frost.
Scatter!
Load of this.
Ready, steady, go.
It's time for a flash freeze.
Spring forward!
To the bone.
Boba, get them.
This one will be frozen in time. Dodge this! This isn't good.
Let the show begin. Oh,
Frozen food. Oh no.
Cool it!
So sorry. Dodged. That was unexpected.
Let the show begin. Out of the frying pan, it's
Freeze. Yeah. Propagate. Yeah. Scatter. Cool it.
Have a load of this!
Propagate. Freeze.
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire! An arson attack! Curse them! They leave us no choice but to attack! Comrades, let's make them regret it!
Frostbite.
I'll protect us.
That all you got? You can't run! Well, I see through you!
Sabar. Sabar dulu.
Boba, get them!
Put your back into it!
Freeze.
Come on, we can do
Go
it.
on!
Let's
Give me a
dance.
go!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Propagate.
You can't run!
No excuse for slacking!
Dodge this.
Time to fulfill my duties!
Left will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can
Let the show begin. Nice and spicy.
run!
Eat this!
Well, neither can I.
Propagate. Freeze.
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Is that all you got?
I'll protect us.
Dodge
You
this.
can't run! Well, neither can I. Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Out of the frying pan, it's
Cool it. Spring forward.
I see through you! You can't run! Well, neither can I.
Propagate.
Looks like I've gone too far.
Dodge this. Scatter. Freeze.
let's dance.
Propagate.
Boba, get them!
What's the hurry?
Oh. La, 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 la. Hey,
What an annoyance.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Dodge this. Propagate. Cool it.
This is trouble.
Scatter.
out of the frying pan.
Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Cool it.
So quiet.
Oke.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no way to prevent their escape without you.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see. Oh, wow. This is a whole book. Is it all Kokomi's directives?
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them. I have 5 more volumes with me.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Oh, understanding every eventuality sounds tiring enough, let alone writing them all down. Must have taken Kokomi a heck of a long time.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead Swordfish 2 again? We've all been feeling your absence. Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce the size of the military and focus on helping the civilian population return to normal life. About half of us are still organized into task forces, supporting the platoons. The other half have been given various other functions like patrol, construction, and farming. Of course, not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being forced to build houses. Said they'd have to drag him away from the front line, kicking and screaming.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh?
Oh,
Anyway, we're here
naman.
because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast. Do you know where we can find her, Goro?
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has gone to deal with it in person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but I don't know what's causing it. They won't say. They used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish 2? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Can't place you, but I'm guessing you're not with the Shogun's army. So, do you need something? Unsettled? Unsettled how? I haven't noticed anything. Not that I would, necessarily. I keep to myself, mostly. They're all too rowdy for me. We're at peace now, finally, and I, for one, intend to make the most of it. My life right now is about two things and two things only. The sun and the sea breeze. Sorry that I can't be more help to you. I'll tell you someone you could ask, though. San Gonamiya. She knows everything.
Huh. Seems he's about to fall asleep. Let's leave him to rest and go find someone else to ask.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryou Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating with the Fatui and plan to continue their attacks.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together firsthand.
I knew it! The Tenryou Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change. Honestly, it's kind of naive for Her Excellency to take them at their word, isn't it?
Shh, keep your voice down. Someone's coming.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing just now?
No, let's not mention it. He's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace talks could have been his idea.
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. We should probably play it safe. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. Nothing to report here. Everything is A-okay.
Her Excellency should be in the village at present. Head straight over if you wish, Captain.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't gonna talk, we might as well head over to the village.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryou Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryou Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here! You should take a look, pronto!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity, so we seized him for questioning. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales. And yet he has no stock in his possession. We believe it's highly probable that he has been supplying the Tenryou Commission behind the scenes.
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course! I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryou Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryou Commission are colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true. What's that got to do with me?
What, the Tenryou Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing. Kokomi, do you know anything about it?
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryou Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. Allegedly, their goal is to completely wipe out Watatsumi Island. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Even the Kamisato clan could be involved. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. But that's where that hideout is.
Very well. The potential ramifications of this incident are serious. We will retrieve your goods, and if everything is in order, it will prove your innocence. However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, I expect you to fully comply with our investigation. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you. All right, follow me.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
General goods, handy and cheap. The price.
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded. How are we supposed to get in?
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. The terrain here gives us an advantage, and we haven't given away our position so far. Our enemy is in the light, while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. I think we have 3 options available. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak at present. Nothing more than a few scattered remnants. If we strike from above and take down their leader first, the rest of them will be hard-pressed to put up a serious fight. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example, a store of gunpowder kegs. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow, that's our grand strategist. It's a lot to think about, though. Which option should we choose?
That will depend on our assessment of our own abilities. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution, but requires superior combat skills. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle, but absolute stealth would be required during the operation, or we'd risk exposing ourselves. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. There's the swordfish captain I know. Every confidence in your abilities. It's decided then. Let's fight this one together. I'm no warrior myself, but I can still provide some support. I certainly won't be dropping you into battle all by yourself. We should take them down as quickly as possible and retrieve the merchant's goods. Uphill battle!
Your toast! I'll protect her. Let the show be...
Dodge this! This moment will be frozen in time. Cool it!
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself.
Propagate!
Boba, get the...
Freeze!
What? No escape. Prepare
Scatter!
yourself.
Spring forth! Dodge this! Propagate! Push your luck. Freeze!
Hold the line!
So soon.
Cool it! Propagate!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
I'll put you on
Scatter!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Freeze!
That all you got? Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless. You can't run. Well, neither can I.
Boba, get them!
Let's move.
Rest and rebuild!
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun this.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Waktu.
Cool it.
Let's dance.
Scatter!
Oh. Covenant of the Deep.
Freeze! Propagate!
I'll protect us.
All you got? Cool it! You can't run! Well, don't get frostbite. Scatter! Spring forth! Dodge this!
I'm the frying pan.
Don't be a killjoy! Propagate! We've only just begun. Freeze! I miscalculated.
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh? Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low in a Hilichurl camp. Presumably, they've been operating out of here in secret for quite some time. What's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could they really be in collusion with the Tenryou Commission? Let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchant's story is true, the inventory should be here.
All right, time to take a look around. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with... Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see.
Terus lapar.
Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools, all essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of these items, so the idea that he was supplying them doesn't make a lot of sense. In all likelihood, he's just an opportunistic merchant. Nothing quite as scandalous as Matsuda and Uchimura had imagined.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people are desperate for? We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel right.
Don't worry. I had already foreseen this. In my recently issued post-war temporary decree, I included restrictions on the prices of essential everyday goods. These items will ultimately reach the people at a reasonable price. If he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for example. I'm still completely stumped. The low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Nothing. Come on, let's take the goods back. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this resolved before it starts.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
My goods! You got them back, huh? Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence with them. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods. As agreed, this is sufficient to establish his innocence.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue. All brawn and no brains coming to me with your crazy conspiracies. Lay off me next time, got it?
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You must bear the consequences. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine, the amount of which...
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and consistent rewards and punishments. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this does not exempt you from bearing the consequences of your mistakes.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away. Time to pay up.
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know, that's a lot to ask.
Not at all, Your Excellency. We're on it. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case, but our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. I know the peace talks are coming up, so please keep an open mind.
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it further consideration. I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk? Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but I'm fine.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, peace is not something that can simply be declared. If we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful to be at peace once more.
I know, it's just... we should remain strong in these negotiations. We mustn't be too ready to compromise.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and intelligent. My daughter has always looked to you as a role model.
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya, I'll look out for her.
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of Swordfish too? Will he be based on Watatsumi Island from now on?
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already. No need to worry.
Really? That's fantastic! You never cease to amaze us, Your Excellency. I sorted through all the petitions received recently and placed them on your desk. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the development of the textiles industry.
That's today? Right now?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely. We're just waiting for you.
I see. I was hoping to take a walk around the island with you, but it looks like we'll have to save that for some other time. Well, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya Shrine. And then we'll go and make preparations for the victory feast.
Yay! The victory feast! Just to be clear, we're talking lots of delicious food, right?
That's the name of the game. There'll be some Watatsumi Island specialties, which I'm sure you'll enjoy.
Great! See you tomorrow then!
Yuk, lanjut. Ini jam berapa ini? Jam 10, jam 12.
Let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
Oh.
What's the hurry?
That's weird. She doesn't seem like the type to show up late to things. Let's wait a little longer. How is she still not here? Do you think she could be in trouble? Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's gone.
So strange. Guess we should just call it a rain check then?
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general operational directives. Let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before disappearing, and even then, only when the visitor in question is of VIP status. As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I'd keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure this is the right course of action.
Kokomi really does think of everything. All right, let's find the place she wrote about and have a look.
Whoa. Kayak aneh. Oh.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet up and get things ready for the victory feast today. What happened?
It's you. I apologize. I'm not feeling my usual self today.
You got sick? We'll go find a doctor right away!
No, it's nothing like that. It's just...
Just a box.
You run out of energy? You mean you're like a ruined girl?
No, it's just a figure of speech. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I can't always be the capable person I present myself as. You noticed? I guess I haven't quite mastered the ability to hide how I feel. I'll keep working at it. To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was to read up on military strategy and perhaps become an advisor. Constantly communicating with them, trying to retain them, having to read between the lines, making sure everyone gets the recognition they deserve. It's such a hard. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful just from being in their presence, while also commanding their respect. It doesn't come naturally. And truth be told, it's something I never wanted for myself. But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up needing to find places sooner or later. Like it or not, it's just the way it is. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here just lose myself in building romance for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight, and I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could go wrong. This piece was hard won, and I want me to tell you what it is. Is there anything we can do to help? I should be feeling energized soon if I hold off on work a little longer. If only there was some way I could listen to the
Mesti Genshin itu gak tepat secara dialognya, secara mulutnya itu gak tepat. Genshin tolong perbaiki lagi revisimu. Jangan untuk menguntungkan game saja toh.
Do that for me? Thank you. I really hope you take that some time.
Look at all these petitions! So does Coco make time to these even when she's resting? Cash flow sheet. Consolidated annual report on fishing. Watatsumi Island monthly maintenance breakdown? This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the detectives she has to write and she has to day to day. No wonder she gets burned out from time to time. Let's track down that book and help her feel like herself again.
Banyaknya. Ada sendiri.
Give it here. Guess that was the wrong one. Let's keep looking.
Anda mau si cakra. Artinya telur cakra itu merupakan gabungan dari cakra keturunan manusia. Jadi kemungkinan adanya terdapat kecocokan yang tinggi antara cakra perawat dan cakra himawari. Kedepannya akan sangat masuk akal jika himawari akan melampaui Naruto. Ditambah lagi himawari memiliki bunga. Bagaimana menurut pendapat kalian, Introvert? Coba komen pendapat kalian.
Stop mainin di kalau pengen istri. Yang pertama langsung pakai 2 jari buat naikin titik G di sana. Mulai dari 1 jari.
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give a quick speech before the festivities begin. Oh, how much energy will that take? Do you think you've got enough? Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual. That's great! We'll be rooting for you! Welcome everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end. We finally saw the abolition of the vision had decreed. None of us can know what the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for Peace Talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace on Tatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, it is only through those efforts that we have been able to prevail in the Shrine War. This feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered here today. I hope all of you get to relax and enjoy the hard-won victory. Tonight seems to have gone a bit. I'm so glad it's over. People tend to be more open when you go out. Could I ask you to go and what information you can gather? I still have no further leads regarding the potential collision between the Tenryou Commission and the two. And I'm concerned that something might happen with peace talks. Okay, sure. Go after them.
Ada yang mau penasaran kan daripada kosong aja. Loh, aduh, kenapa di atas?
What Tatsumi Island finally peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sanganomi. Recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warfare. We just had some history with what we fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to shore. When the catch wasn't good, we go hungry. The poor kids crying all day and night. There was just nothing I could do.
Masih belum tahu cara bisa buka lagu ya tadi kayak gini.
Raining all of the flying, trying to keep it together and At least things are finally improving now. Here you're Captain 462, is that right?
Well,
Well, thank you for your service. Here, have a fish. Freshly caught, so it's a bit
Apa sih? Gue lagi nyari
but
duit.
it's fun.
Stop yapping. Aku juga aman belajar. Kita ini tetap teman.
Come on,
Kan muslim.
without you, we
Tapi
probably
dia
still be
sangat
going to bed
menghargai
hungry.
pekerjaannya.
Her
Meski harus
Excellency always
menggunakan hijab.
kindness with gratitude.
Ini dia hasilnya. Masya Allah. Tekad cetak 1000 gol dalam karirnya tidak seperti Pele. Bang Dono mengatakan semua. Golnya ada di
Hey there, for some fruit and vegetables? Make your friend William here to do the barbecue.
Salah satu yang dibahas adalah rekor Roma.
Are you referring to the thing about the Tenrio Commission and the Patui? I've heard rumors, but nothing too detailed.
It's funny
It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem incredible, but I've had the same feeling.
See that
guy over there?
He's been
He's been acting strange too. Always shouting, waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me a few times.
It's a
It's a miracle that fighting his father comes in. I really hope we don't go much more than we've come across. Sorry, I'm afraid I have a home mission. If you still have questions, you may as well go.
Dia sudah mencetak 1283 gol selama karirnya. Padahal yang resmi tercatat hanya 750 gol. Balik ke video Bang Dono. Video tersebut Ronaldo berkata, aku ingin mencapai 900 gol di 70 lalu 1000. Namun dengan satu perbedaan, semua golku ada videonya. Aku punya bukti. Jika aku ingin menambah gol lagi, aku akan menghitung golku saat latihan. Aku menghormati semua legenda sebelumnya, tapi aku punya bukti. Semua akan ada di video. Ucap Ronaldo sambil tertawa. Ibu menang 2 juta, mau foto ibu sendiri atau dikasih ke orang lain? Ini jump over all the container. Dodge Challenger.
Is that so? All anyone talks about these days is stability. Do you remember what the most important thing is to the resistance? Got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. Time to see if you truly are a bona fide resistance warrior. I'll answer your question, but only if you can beat me in a duel.
Tell him to just have a normal conversation. What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about that.
Udah serius. Udah serius ngajak.
You're a strong fighter. No wonder Her Excellency chose you. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain. Comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenrio Commission colluding with the Fatui. It didn't happen. Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to achieve. Peace talks. Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why the future of Wakatumi Island is at stake. What's to stop the Tenrio Commission from stabbing into the back? And what's to stop the riding children from issuing another vision hunter? We are the resistance. Everything hinges on our warrior's will. We can't trust the Tenrio Commission or the riding children. But we can put faith in ourselves. Surely you agree with that.
Pasti itu nggak ada pabrik sama sekali. Karena ketika foto di sana yang pemandangan yang diambil itu luar biasa bagusnya. Ternyata ada
salah satu pasukan juga yang baru naik mendaki ke sana dan selfie di sana. Nama itu Sam Manson dan juga pacarnya Drea. Mereka juga mengambil latar belakang yang sama untuk bagus banget di belakangnya. Gak lama dari foto-foto mereka pulang. Tersisa pasangan asal India yang masih di sana dan pengen masih foto. Mereka membawa tripod supaya gampang fotonya. Ternyata mereka itu mau foto-foto di tepi dan sayangnya mereka terlalu ujung sehingga mereka jatuh dengan ketinggian 245 meter ke bawah dan langsung instan
Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore.
cerita di viral heboh di mana-mana. Gua pendaki yang baru duluan ini, ceweknya ngerasa ini pendaki yang baru kita kemarin deh. Satu mungkin angkat di biasa kan ceweknya ini
Every time I close my eyes, I see the faces of all the friends we lost in battle. Every time I see them there in my mind, I remind me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess I'm not one of them. Well, whatever. Go ahead and tell Sons on the mirror if you want. It's too late to stop us now.
Aduh.
How do you feel? Prepared? Here, take this. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex, to be sure. But I thought about it carefully and realized there are no more than 187 possible outcomes. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to adapt with speed, no matter how you want to play out. Whoa,
This is huge! Let's see.
Kalian bantuin dong ya, masalahnya malah ngomong baca kok.
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to make all the harder if we want this talks to be a success. As the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But excellent. Okay, time to head out.
Waduh, pelitnya ini. Waduh. Mana itu? Saya naik apa lagi? Far more effective than that. This is going to be good. Ayo ke sini. Ayo sini. Oh ini Genshin dipersulit kan lagi. Loh.
Been a while, Sarah. I believe the last time you was on the battlefield.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you dealt
You dealt my forces quite the devastating blow.
But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right.
That's right.
He's here to bear
He's here to bear
witness to
witness to the
the
proceedings.
He
He
experienced the
experienced the
war
war
between
between
us
us
firsthand
firsthand
and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have together. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable.
Then let's get
Straight into it.
The first
The
item
first
is
item is the Maritime Administration Mission.
During wartime,
During wartime,
restricted
we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters.
We intend
We
to
intend to remove these
restrictions.
restrictions.
But going
But
forward,
going forward,
any of your vessels that fish in our waters
will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation
in order to
bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But if
But
they're
if they're
paying
paying
taxes, they
taxes,
should also
they
be
should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryo
Commission
while in their water.
Any
Any
losses
losses
they
they
sustain
sustain
due to
due
issues
to
of
issues
public
of public
security
security
need to be
need to be
compensated by the
compensated by the
Tenryo
Tenryo Commission.
Accepted.
Accepted.
Let's add that
Let's
to the
add that
peace
to the
treaty.
peace treaty.
I can assure
I can assure you that your vessels will be quite
safe
safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be
going pretty smoothly.
The next
The
item
next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority.
In the past,
our
people
have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi.
And the same has
And
been
the same
true
has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami.
Economic
Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence.
Few merchants
Few
are
merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce.
Since the
Since the war is now over,
I
propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair.
We
We need to involve merchants from both sides in this process to get it to succeed.
We
We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me
if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment?
Having the
Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True,
We're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course.
Between the
Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need.
Not to
Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Tenryo clan.
if they've yet
If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the limits of the Tenryo Commission's authority.
Let's leave that
Leave that aside for now then.
On to the
On to the military question.
Watatsumi
Watatsumi Island forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryo Commission.
That just
That isn't feasible.
Not in the short
Not
term.
in the short term, at least.
With all due
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it.
The Tenryo
The Tenryo Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security.
We cannot
allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely. You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! You want to take everything away from us! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them! Kujo!
No, wait, 67, where is it? 30. Which one is it?
The last one.
But hold off for the moment.
Stand down,
Tadakatsu.
Situation
Situation has changed.
Please stand
Please stand by for further orders.
Rest assured,
I am
fully
fully aware of your concern.
but I will deal
But I will
with the
deal with the
situation
situation from here.
Madam Kujo,
Madam Kujo,
this
this
is
is rather serious.
I believe you
I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me,
Excuse me, Fernand.
Nobody
makes another move until I've finished investigating.
You two,
Here, now!
collusion
Collusion with the Fatui?
Is this true?
Is this true?
I wouldn't
I exactly call it collusion as such.
We
We were approached by a few Fatui.
They mentioned
They mentioned the potential cooperation to keep the war against Watatsumi Island going.
At the time, I
felt like we could give it a try.
After all, there'd
be nothing to lose.
But we were
extremely careful.
We didn't
agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little bit.
Then we'd see how
it went.
With respect,
man.
There was no
collusion.
It was just a
one-off conversation.
How anyone
from Watatsumi Island even found out about it.
That's enough.
That's enough.
When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui. Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever. Let alone entertain offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's
main forces have already left Edisi.
The few who approached us seemed like they wanted
to settle a score for their boss.
Her subordinates. So they're out
for revenge.
They want to
keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will take them down.
Every
last one.
We bear
responsibility for this issue.
My sincere
apologies.
I have
my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please,
grant us another chance to continue the question.
But of course,
Madam Kujo,
I have every
confidence in your ability to resolve the situation.
For the time
being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks.
I would
therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that
I must acquiesce.
I will lay
this issue aside for now.
But we shall
revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues.
As for the trade
issues we have,
I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission
and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo's solid from the ground. This negotiation is smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew
the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was still negotiator, as well as a formidable commander.
I hope
that when we meet again,
we can
continue these sit-down discussions.
Settling our
differences on the battlefield is
rather
taxing.
I think we
can leave things there for today.
Once I get back,
I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you
that we took out of the truth recently.
I suspect that before long,
they will attempt to establish contact with their people in the hope of securing some assistance.
I
recommend you stay and do nothing on the matter for the time being.
Lest you
tip them off and they disappear.
Wait for them to
come to you.
That way, you can capture them all
in one fell swoop.
I will bear
this in mind.
Thank you. I shall take
my leave now.
Until we meet again.
Your Excellency.
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Oh, ano kapal ko? Ini ada aku seperti kapal.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already
been informed on the reasons for your action.
You believe
the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war.
Fortunately,
Fortunately,
the end result
the end result
exposed
exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot.
Yet,
Yes,
this was
this
purely
was purely
incidental,
incidental,
and the end
and the end
certainly did not justify your means.
But Your
But Your
Excellency,
Excellency,
so many
so many
comrades have
comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty.
If we stop
If we
now,
stop now,
all of our
aren't all of our efforts going to waste?
I want to keep
I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory,
even if it
even if it means I have to pay the ultimate price.
I
I understand your sentiment,
but you
but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequences.
During the war,
During the war, there were highs and there were lows.
And in the end, there
In the end, there was a glorious victory.
For you,
For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement. But you saw nothing but the countless others who will remember the war fight differently.
Most people
Most
suffered
people suffer terribly through each day.
Watatsumi
Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort.
They are
They are
tired
tired of treading water. You don't need you dragging them back underneath once again.
But
I
I
understand,
understand, I do.
and the fault
And the fault is not yours alone.
It was
It
largely
was largely an oversight on my part.
It taught you
It taught you to nurture a warrior's will.
but
But you never had to let it go.
it's not your
It's
fault,
not your fault, Your Excellency.
It was ours.
It was ours.
Our selfishness.
Our selfishness.
Either way,
Either way,
we are ready
we
to
are ready to accept sentencing under martial law.
Very well.
Very well.
Then I
Then I hereby declare
that
that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the Army.
This division
This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure, neutralizing any and all threats to the peace of our island.
You and your
You and your comrades will all be welcome to join us.
But be warned,
But be warned,
the training
the
will
training will be grueling.
Perseverance
And grit will be in high demand.
Your Excellency.
Your Excellency,
What are you saying?
what are you saying?
I have
I
concluded
have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future.
Many
Many seek peace, but there are still those who pursue war.
It is right
It
that
is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace,
but we must
but we must still retain a defensive capacity.
Those whose
Those whose warriors will is alive and well. I invite you to embark on the most challenging training regimen of your life.
I don't
I don't want to hear from any of you again until all of you can take on 2 Shogunate samurai at a time.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Your Excellency.
Your Excellency.
All right,
Dismissed.
Go and report
Go
to
and report to General Goro.
And remember,
And remember,
there can be
there can be no more insubordination.
And if there
And if there is,
there will be no
there will be no more leniency from me, whatever reasons you may have.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
From now on,
From now on, we will focus on our training.
Thank you for this
opportunity, Your Excellency.
We'll report to
General Goro right away.
that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for tonight.
Lapar perutku. Ya, lanjut.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly. Surely. I should be ready to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get nervous when more than a handful of people are involved. I think I might get bored to handle the negotiations next time.
To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds of aspirations, and just as many measures of happiness. I have to but that's okay. If I can't make the journey in one giant leap, I'll just have to settle for taking it one small step at a time. In short, I've still got some maturing to do. Could you stay here on Watatsumi Island? To keep me company for a while longer?
Udah selesai. Laparnya ya Allah.
What's the hurry?
Dad asked. Thank you for. Dad asked.
Terus Yuk, goodbye.